it go. Yeah! Woo! Holy cow, folks. Topwater Johnny here, man. This is what we came here for. Look at that. Get back here. Look at that right there. That's the kind of beast that we came here for. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny. Look at that beast right there, baby. I think I won the tournament with that one right there. I am the one with this one. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny here. I want to welcome you to the next video here. It's hot here in Florida. These are the dog days and it's a little rough down here. But what I wanted to do in this video was show you some clips of me fishing with my new popper that I've got. And I got a new popper that I did some modifications to in order to make it work. So in this video here, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the actual modifications I did to this. So on the screen right now should be a picture of the popper. You can hear me and you should be able to see a picture of the popper right now on the screen. And this is the popper that I initially bought at Bass Pro Shop. And what I did was I made some modifications to it because I really felt like it couldn't get the job done the way it came in the package. So I made modifications. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and jump over to another clip of me showing you and talking to you about the modifications I made. All right. Okay, here's my modified popper here. Just out the gate, what I really liked about it overall was the color of it. Love this silver piece in the front here, was really attractive to me, thinking about those smaller fish that would be attacking it. The eye looked great right there. Also has a really nice and big cut mouth, so it's able to splash a lot of water, push a lot of water as well. Now when it came to the hooks that came with this were not really that good. The back hook that came with it was this one right here. And as you can see, that hook is actually not that great in the sense of like the way it's designed. It's very narrow, whereas these hooks are wider, broader, more stout. The feather is much tighter. This one spreads and flares better when it's in the water. So I did remove this one. And what I used was the Mustad feather treble hooks. But actually, the one I actually used was in the yellow instead of the white. But this is actually the product that I actually used to modify it. Then also, I didn't really like the hooks that were in the front. So I modified the hooks in the front as well. I replaced it with the Tournament Series treble hooks at Bass Pro Shop. So size number 8 in the front, which allowed me to have much better hookup. So these were the modifications I made actually to this lure, which I truly believe has allowed me to be much more effective when fishing this popper. So there you go. All right. Okay, we're back. Well, there you go. You saw the modifications I made to this particular popper right here. And as you saw, it's got the new Bass Pro Shop hook in the front. It's got the Mustad, where I've got it over here, actual Mustad hooks in the back. As you know, it's got a popper. It's got that cut mouth in the front. And this one right here is definitely ready and modified. And I really liked it because it was brown, but it had this silver head to it. And I really thought that would make a difference when those bass are looking up to try to actually see it. I thought that would make a big difference. So I'm really excited about that lure, and you're going to watch me fish with that one. Also, in this video, you're going to see me fishing with a worm. Actually, 2 different types of worms. One will be a black and blue curly tail, and I'm getting a Topwater hit on that one. And what I'm doing in this video, in these clips, is sight fishing. I'm looking for opportunities here because I'm having a hard time like just catching them in general. So I'm going to different locations and I'm looking for activity, and I'm trying to get to that activity and cast in that area to create an opportunity. So a lot of times when you're bass fishing, sometimes it's all about where the fish are and if they're giving up their location. So as you'll see, there'll be a blue curly tail one, but then also I'm going to be fishing with a lure that a worm I really love, which is that trick worm Morning Dawn, and I'll be fishing with that on the Trapper as you can see right here, the Trapper hook right here. They don't make them that much anymore. Actually, this company kind of discontinued, but there's other companies that are now trying to come out with similar designs of this. Notice how when that hook is lined up there, that lines up really across, and then when you're locking them down, actually locking down the fish, it's right here where they get stuck, where you can actually, when you lock that fish in, it's in that little groove is where you kind of lock them in tight, and it prevents them from shaking the hook. So Trapper hooks are actually the ones that I'm using in this actual video here. Also, there was a while back, I showed you one of my favorite, which was the, what is it called, a scatter frog right here. And I showed you this frog a while back. This is the one where I got that massive topwater blow up on that actually starts the opening of my videos. Well, this is a Japanese lure, and it actually is hard to get right now. So I went on eBay, and I think I bought the last one that was there. And so here is the actual hook itself, actual lure itself right here. Take it out here and show it to you. And you'll see what I mean with it. It's actually got that spinning tail in the back, this right here in the back, and that actually is running across the water. So it sits rather low in the water column, rather low in the water, and this is actually buzzing across right here. And so this is actually what it looks like when you actually see one that is actually looking good and ready to go. So I really liked this lure. I would have preferred to have it in this color right here, but I'm just going to go with the pink one because, like I said before, the bass only see the bottom of it anyway. So we're just going to hope for the best when I get this one out in the water as well. So what I wanted to do here in this video was just kind of get you up to date on where I'm at and what I'm actually doing. Something else I want you to be sure of this week, coming up at the end of the week here, I'm going to be doing a lure review of the Zoe top blade right here, the Zoe top blade. I'm going to give you a little clip, a little glimpse of it right now so that you can see it, and you'll be like, wow, that's another one of those unusual lures, Johnny. So here it is. This is, it looks like, as you can see, looks like a bluegill, but has a blade on the bottom, big blade on the bottom, and actually has treble hooks that are hidden away in the actual feathers here. Actually, let's see here. See if we can't get that loose. All right. All right. So there we go. And you'll actually see me do a fishing review of this lure this week. So this is a very unique Japanese lure right here. So I wanted to share that with you so that you'd be on the lookout, because I promise you, probably nobody in all the fishing community that's American has that lure right there and is fishing that lure. So you're going to be able to see something truly unique, and I hope that you enjoy that review. I hope that you will share it with others. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to take you out so you can see these clips of me fishing. I just want to thank everybody for subscribing to the channel, watching the videos. Please continue to like and subscribe to the channel. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for being a part of my community here. So let's go ahead and watch the rest of this video. All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. Woo! Can't believe it. I got one. All right. In the weeds and the muck, a decent bass was hiding in there, folks. That is all right. He's not very big, but I'm fishing in a place that's kind of tough. As you can see, I got him on, let's see here. As you can see, I got him on the Trapper hook. So that was a good hit. All right. Not bad for this lake right here. This lake is tough, man. So this, whew, this fish is well earned. There we go. There we go. Out of that grass. Out of that grass. There we go, everybody. Haha. They're deep in that grass. But I got that one right there. That's a little bit nicer one. Nicer one right there. Not really. He hit it because he saw it coming across the top there. But that's a good one. All right. No complaints at all. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny out here fishing with this little worm running across the top. And I'm doing a little bit with these out here. And they're striking it as soon as it's going across that weed bed. And I'm just trying to make it work. All right, so there we go again. There we are. Not a big one, but we're making it happen. There we go. There we go, folks. On that popper. There we go. On that popper, everybody, I just got. Nice. There we go. On that popper. Just got this popper going. All right, there he is. Nice little one right here. And what I'm particularly happy about is I got that one. Oh, come on. I got that one on this popper right here. So that's pretty cool right there. So that's all right to get started. Hey, it's Topwater Johnny here. We started off here with this little one right here, but we're getting something started here, so no complaints right here on my new little popper that I modified. All right. Hey everybody, it's Topwater Johnny. Hope you enjoyed that video there. Just kind of bringing it back to the studio real quick here. As you saw in that last clip there, the modifications work, and that's really what it was all about. When you're out on a lake fishing, you've got to be really conscious of the nature of the water you fish in and where you're fishing at. And then also, after a while, think about your past experiences there. I've been fishing that lake you saw in that last clip quite a few times. So I began to really understand what it takes to be successful in that body of water. So that's why I knew making those modifications to this lure was going to be a good thing, because I just knew how those fish hit and how they respond and what they actually chase. So that's why making that modification really made a difference. So that's all I'm really saying to you and everybody is always adapt. In other words, when you're out on the lake fishing and you see it's not working, you may have to adapt. Earlier in the video, you saw me fishing with a worm. You saw me fishing with a curly-tailed worm. You know, it was hot. Those days were rough, but I was trying to figure out ways to win. And I just said, I'm just going to have to adapt and just try to figure out where they are. And luckily, in those clips you saw, I was able to sight fish a little bit and see where they were, and that allowed me to be successful. Also, in the summertime when it's really hot, early in the morning, late in the evening, are sometimes your best times to fish. I don't always get a chance to fish late in the evening, but I do try to get out early in the morning time and try to make the most of it. But once again, it's a learning experience for each and every one of us. So I just wanted to share that with everybody in this clip right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, be on the lookout for my next video, because it's going to be on this lure. I'm going to do a lure review on this one right here, and you do not want to miss that. That is a very unique lure, and I'm looking forward to showcasing it. So once again, this is Topwater Johnny. Please subscribe to the channel, and always remember that phrase: keep your line tight, because when they hit those topwater lures, it's going to be a big bite. All right.